All right, Amazon Insights viewers, buckle up. We're kicking things off with a massive reveal. Amazon is reportedly gearing up to launch its very own Vega TV OS, set to replace Android on Fire TV devices as early as 2025. Get ready for a whole new streaming experience. Next up, in a move that's brilliant for our planet, Amazon is partnering with the Water Center at the University of Pennsylvania, the Water Environment Federation, and leading utilities of the world to launch the Water AI Nexus Center of Excellence. They're merging AI power with water sustainability. Then, hold on to your hats, because Amazon has just agreed to a colossal $2.5 billion settlement with the US government over its Prime membership program. We're diving deep into the allegations that they tricked people into signing up and made it a nightmare to cancel. And in a related story, we're breaking down the FTC's $2.5 billion settlement with Amazon regarding deceptive Prime program practices. This is huge. Don't miss a second of this critical update. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Amazon's secret weapon, Vega OS, is coming. Get ready, because Amazon is reportedly making a massive move to shake up your living room. Sources are buzzing that Amazon is preparing to launch its own custom-built operating system, codenamed Vega, designed to replace Android on its Fire TV devices as early as 2025. This isn't just a minor update. It's a fundamental shift in how you'll interact with your favorite streaming content. For years, Amazon has been using a modified version of Android for its Fire TV ecosystem. However, the company has been quietly working behind the scenes on Vega, a Linux-based system built entirely in-house. This new OS is designed for flexibility, aiming to run seamlessly across a wide range of devices, from smart TVs to streaming sticks. The key to Vega's appeal for developers lies in its use of React Native, allowing them to build apps using JavaScript that can function across multiple platforms. We've already seen glimpses of Vega powering devices like the Echo Show 5 and Echo Hub, signaling Amazon's commitment to this new direction. The most concrete evidence yet comes from a recently surfaced job listing for a software development manager within Amazon's Prime Video organization. The listing explicitly mentions building a Vega OS product that will delight customers worldwide, and highlights the app launching in 2025, giving the manager a chance to shape the future of this product. While Amazon has since altered the job description after being contacted, the initial details paint a clear picture of an imminent TV OS launch. Rumors even suggest an official announcement could be as early as Amazon's upcoming Fall Devices event. This strategic shift aims to give Amazon greater control over the Fire TV experience, potentially integrating its services more deeply and offering a more curated, content-first interface. However, it's not without its challenges. Developers may face the added burden of creating separate apps for Vega alongside existing platforms, a concern that has reportedly led to mixed enthusiasm. Amazon has also indicated that older Fire TV devices won't be upgraded to Vega, and some TV manufacturers will continue to offer Android-based Fire TVs. Will Vega OS revolutionize your TV experience, or will developers resist the change? We've got the full scoop on what this means for you and the future of streaming. But first, a groundbreaking partnership is aiming to solve our planet's water crisis with the help of artificial intelligence. AI for the Planet, Amazon's Water AI Nexus Center. In a move that's as vital as it is innovative, Amazon is joining forces with leading nonprofits and researchers to tackle one of the world's most pressing issues: water scarcity. Announced during New York Climate Week, Amazon is partnering with the Water Center at the University of Pennsylvania, the Water Environment Federation, WEF, and the leading utilities of the world to establish the Water AI Nexus Center of Excellence. This groundbreaking initiative aims to bridge the critical gap between the rapidly advancing field of artificial intelligence and the urgent need for sustainable water management. As the UN projects that half the world's population could face severe water stress by 2030, the demand for AI and data processing, which are incredibly water-intensive, presents a significant challenge. Data centers, essential for powering AI, consume millions of gallons of water daily, often using treated water that's then lost to the local ecosystem, putting immense strain on utilities and communities. The Water AI Nexus Center of Excellence will focus on developing best practices for water usage in the AI and data processing industries, conducting vital research, and publishing case studies on successful collaborations. It seeks to foster partnerships across sectors to find solutions that allow for technological growth without compromising precious water resources. The collaborators have already released a report outlining Principles for Sustainable Water Use by Data Centers, emphasizing strategic location, efficient design, sustainable water sourcing, and water replenishment strategies. Amazon Web Services, AWS, Principal Bo Shils highlighted the company's commitment, stating, "We believe responsible innovation means both addressing our water footprint and using technology to solve global water challenges." Amazon aims to return more water to communities than it uses in its data centers by 2030, and this center of excellence is a crucial step in achieving that ambitious goal, not just for Amazon, but for collective global water management. This partnership is a beacon of hope for sustainable tech, but what happens when a tech giant faces a massive legal reckoning? Next, we break down the $2.5 billion settlement Amazon just agreed to over its Prime program. Amazon's Prime Time reckoning, a $2.5 billion settlement. Amazon is facing a historic moment, agreeing to a staggering $2.5 billion settlement with the U.S. government to resolve allegations that its Prime membership program was designed to trick customers into subscriptions and make cancellation a labyrinthine ordeal. This landmark case, which went to trial just this week in Seattle, has sent shockwaves through the e-commerce giant and the regulatory landscape. The U.S. government, through the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, accused Amazon of employing deceptive web design tactics to ensnare millions of people into auto-renewing Prime subscriptions, which cost $139 annually or $14.99 monthly. The lawsuit, filed in 2023, specifically targeted the notoriously difficult cancellation process, alleging that Amazon intentionally made it complicated to discourage users from quitting, thereby bolstering its Prime subscription revenue, which topped $44 billion last year. The case hinged on whether Amazon illegally used manipulative, coercive, or deceptive designs. Amazon, while not admitting wrongdoing, has agreed to pay $1 billion in civil penalties to the government and an additional $1.5 billion in restitution to affected consumers. Millions who subscribed to Prime between mid-2019 and mid-2025 are expected to receive automatic reimbursements of up to $51, with others able to file claims. The settlement also mandates Amazon to change how Prime subscription options are displayed and to provide a clear and simple cancellation process. The trial saw testimony from former Amazon user experience researcher Reed Nelson, whose internal communications revealed concerns about misleading design tactics. The settlement comes as Amazon faces another, even larger federal lawsuit from the FTC, accusing the company of operating as a monopoly, a charge Amazon strongly denies. While this $2.5 billion figure is substantial, it represents a fraction of Amazon's massive market capitalization. The resolution of this case allows Amazon to move forward, focusing on innovation while facing ongoing scrutiny over its market practices. This massive settlement is a wake-up call for subscription services everywhere, but the FTC's involvement didn't stop there. We're diving into the specifics of that $2.5 billion deal and what it means for you right after this. FTC versus Amazon, the $2.5 billion Prime program showdown. In a dramatic turn of events, Amazon has reached a massive $2.5 billion settlement with the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, just days into a federal trial in Seattle. The lawsuit accused the tech giant of deceptively enrolling tens of millions of customers into its popular Prime subscription service and deliberately making it difficult for them to cancel. Filed in June 2023, the FTC's complaint alleged that Amazon utilized manipulative, coercive, or deceptive designs to trick consumers into signing up for auto-renewing Prime memberships, and then created a convoluted cancellation process to prevent them from leaving. The trial was set to determine if Amazon had broken the law, with 3 senior executives potentially facing individual liability if the jury sided with the FTC. The settlement, however, averts a jury verdict and potential further damages. Under the terms of the agreement, Amazon will pay a $1 billion civil penalty to the FTC and issue $1.5 billion in refunds to an estimated 35 million customers who were negatively impacted by unwanted Prime enrollment or deferred cancellation. Eligible customers are expected to receive up to $51 within 90 days. Amazon has maintained its innocence, stating it has always followed the law, and the settlement allows the company to focus on customer innovation. Crucially, the agreement prohibits Amazon from misrepresenting Prime terms, requires clear disclosure during enrollment, mandates express consent before charging, and necessitates an easy cancellation method. This settlement is being hailed as a significant victory for the FTC, with Chairman Andrew Ferguson calling it a monumental win. It represents one of the largest penalties ever imposed by the agency. Despite this resolution, Amazon still faces a much larger antitrust lawsuit from the FTC, alleging monopolistic practices in e-commerce, with that trial slated for 2027. The Prime settlement, while substantial, is a relatively small fraction of Amazon's overall market value. That's a wrap on today's top stories. But before you go, let's do a quick recap of everything we covered and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on future breakdowns. And that's a wrap on today's essential Amazon updates. We saw Amazon accidentally confirm its new Vega TV OS for 2025, dive into a vital partnership with the Water AI Nexus Center of Excellence for Water Sustainability, and witness a monumental $2.5 billion settlement with the FTC over deceptive Prime program practices. Don't miss out on any of the breaking news. Hit that like button, subscribe to Amazon Insights, ring the notification bell, share your thoughts in the comments, and follow us on all our social channels for more exclusive content.